not supposed to be here.
All right, Shalom, Yasharala. I want to give infinite honors to my heavenly Father, my great King, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Hara Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the bishops, a great millstone, and salutation to my fellow labors in the Mashak, Yahweh Shai, pushing the beloved doctrine across the four winds. Shalom. All right, I was sitting here just floating through the spirit, floating in the spirit, looking at these different news articles and news stations that showing all the calamities going throughout the planet Earth. I mean, we're then, it's obvious, it's evident, and America's on their demise. Mystery Babylon, Revelation 17 chapter, she's on the incline, circling in the drain, all right? And I came across this news clip about the forest fires in Cali, and they have a lot of cases where these insurance companies is canceling the people's fire insurance, canceling it conveniently, canceling these people's fire insurance, and this is supposed to be the so-called greatest nation on the planet Earth, man. All right, and this, when you see things like this how you know it's descending into oblivion. This is about to be a third world country. When you look at Somalia, Rwanda, all these places that don't have electricity, running water. A lot of places in Africa, these people have to go to watering holes, walk 10 miles just to get water and wood and bring it back to their huts. This is about to be the social norm here in America. All right.
I know I'm not supposed to be.
All right. And look, this clip just trying to get played. So I'm going to play this clip and funnel it through the scriptures. All right. Conveniently. All right. And then I'm going to tell you something else before I play this clip. Now, that's Cali. They have forest fires and earthquakes. Okay. Down here in Louisiana and these southern states, we have hurricanes, okay? And hurricane bring in what? Surges of water, and it's always having a lot of floods down here, okay? They're gonna do the same thing with the flood insurance. Like in the flood of 2016, I had flood insurance. So my house flooded. It had about I don't want to vein jangle, about 4.5 feet, or 4.5 to 5 feet of water came to my house, all right? The reason I was able to get my house clean because I had insurance, okay? A lot of people didn't have insurance. So when the flood came, you had people that didn't move in their house, back in their house till a year and two later, where they just had to stack money, stack checks, and get this part of the house fixed, get that part of the house fixed. And it took some people 2 to 3 years before they even got back in their house, okay? They're going to flood down south again, and then they're going to do the same thing they're doing to this lady right here. They're going to cancel your insurance. So I'm going to play this clip, all right? And this happening on a broad scale down there. And I'm going to funnel through the scriptures because, hey, what happened over there in Tennessee? FEMA said they didn't have money to help those people that got flooded, all right? So those are the things that make America a first world country. All right, the aid that they give the inhabitants of the land, they are no longer that aid. So you're about to dwindle down to a second and third world country. All right, so I'm gonna play this clip and then I'm gonna funnel through the scriptures.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
I know the feeling.
And they just lost. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old. And through the state of California, because of this, they're 90 years old. They've lived in this house for 75 years, and they've had the same insurance. And these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. So, thank you, California insurance companies, supporting residents who pay taxes and love California. I know I'm not supposed to be here.
Now, but this is what's going to start civil unrest. All right, the Lord is he's thorough. He's a master chess player. All right, when this happens on a broad scale and these people are losing everything they got, they have this saying about a Salente guy. When people lose it, they lose it. So when people are losing everything, they've worked hard, they paid their insurance. All right. She didn't say they lost it for non-payment. Nah, it's just conveniently that the insurance company dropping these people. Why? So they don't have to pay these people. Okay, and when this keep happening on a broad scale, that's how you're gonna get second Ezra 15 and 16. Just it's gonna take it's gonna take over. All right. I'm gonna play this clip one more time. I'm gonna play it one more time. This is gonna happen all over America.
They just lost. They got canceled from their fire insurance. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old.
Damn.
And through the state of California, because of this, they're 90 years old. They've lived in this house for 75 years.
Damn.
And they've had the same insurance. And these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. So thank you, California insurance companies supporting.
All right, and that's the type of stuff that's gonna make so-called civilized men come to the streets and don't give a fuck about the kings or princes. All right, hey, these are beautiful times. We're looking at the total demise and downfall of our enemies. All right, and these curses that have been plaguing us is about to cleave to them. And I'm gonna start off with that precept. That's the precept I'm gonna start off with. All right, the misfortunes that the nation of Israel got because we transgressed Yahweh Shem Shai's holy law. All right, those curses about to come on the heathen. All right, here we go. Isaiah, everything they do is going to turn to shit. All right, it starts off, hey, you pay your insurance, a calamity comes, you're supposed to be covered by your insurance. The insurance company is like, oh nah, this is happening on too broad of a scale. We're gonna pay all these people. Fuck it. Let's cancel all their insurance conveniently. What do men do when things like that happen? Men see red. And we talking about rational thinking men, logical men. All right. But what can they do? They can't go to court and debate it. All right. Then if you go through court and try to go through it, that takes years. Okay. People are about to lose it. That's something that would make a rational man violent. Okay, this is Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith Yahweh thy power. Thus saith Yahweh thy power that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling. All right, all these curses that was cleaving our people. That shit that happened to Israelites. You know, you go to work, you got holes in your money. As soon as you get the check, it's gone. That's the type of shit that happened to us since we fell. Okay, the things that you see the murder. She said her parents lived there 75 years. They've been having the same insurance, so they've dealt with a fire before, and the insurance obviously covered them because Cali is equivalent to down south in Louisiana. The way we get hurricanes, they get forest fires. Okay. So they have fire insurance. We get flood insurance, okay? And it reads, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. And when you look at chattel slavery, you look at all of the unseemly things that happen on the nation of Israel. You see what they did to Gad and the Trail of Tears. You see what they did to the Aztec, the Incas, all right? Hitting them with all those biological warfares. The Lord is taking that cup out from us and giving it to these devils. And it's funny too. And thou shalt no more drink it again. We're not going to drink it again. Abaratazah with those men. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee. That's what we're seeing. You pay insurance, the calamity come, and conveniently they drop your insurance. That's a curse. Okay? That's a curse. Which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. And that's what it is. They've done to the nation of Israel is about to happen to them. All right. The way they dealt with us treacherously is going to happen. It's happening to them. The curses is coming off of us and going to them. Thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. All right. And now everybody's about to lay Esau down. All right. And go over on him. Everybody's about to have him in derision. The things that he's done to other men is going to happen to him. All right. Let me get that. What the prophet Samuel told Agag. Okay. Okay. This is First Samuel 15 and 32. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Okay. Boy, Samuel was a soldier, man. Samuel got the sword bloody. Like people think when you Christianity, you just think the prophets and the men of the Lord were just these soft men that didn't get their hands dirty. Now we wasn't thirsty men. We were, we were men of war. Okay. Now listen to this account. The point of the matter is what Samuel is going to tell Agag, but listen how the brother got down, a servant of the Lord. This is 1 Samuel 15 and 32. Then Samuel said, "Bring ye hither to me Agag, the king of the Amalekites." And Agag is a title like Czar, a Caesar, or an emperor. All right, Agag is a title. Okay, and Agag came unto him delicately, crouching. And Agag said, "Surely the bitterness of death is past. Oh no, devil, you've done too much." You see, and that's how these devils are. They do all of these things to people. When it come to their turn, they don't want to take their lick. It's not going to happen. And Samuel was merciless. All right. Samuel didn't love my enemy. All right. No, let's see what Samuel did. And Samuel said, as the word, now this is the point I want to bring out. As Samuel said, as thy sword have made women childless, all right, the things you've done is going to get done to you. Okay. As thy sword have made women childless, so shall thy mother be childless among women. Okay. The things America have done to other people, well, the nation of Israel, the things they have done to us is going to happen to them. Okay. And that's what Samuel told Agag. Okay. And Samuel, who hewed, I mean, he stabbed them up, shanked them up. All right. Agag in pieces before the Lord and Gilgal. He did more. He said he hewed them in pieces. So that's worse than shanking somebody, stabbing somebody. He went over, he overkilled him. All right. To stab somebody, hit them in the fifth rib, bleed out, they're gonna die. No, it say Samuel hewed Agag in pieces. So he overkilled him. He stabbed him and then started cutting his body up, man. That's how the men of the Lord down. When the fury of the Lord gets in you, the spirit of the Lord gets in you. All right. He chopped this dude into pieces. But the point of the matter is everything that America has sold, now it's time to reap. The chickens are coming to roost. All right. And that woman, she's read the history books. These people are educated. They get the basic things that they teach us in history, world history. What do they teach us in elementary? That the Native Americans and the Pilgrims ate turkey, then the Pilgrims took over the Native Americans and took their land. They read about the Trail of Tears, and they don't think, all right, the things that we did to build this country is not going to happen to us. Their minds think like that. They think that they're going to build this country off blood and sweat and tears of other people, but nothing's going to happen to them. No, now it starts. All right. Now we're in the time. Now we're seeing it. It's time for them to drink of their cup. All right. This is the book of Isaiah. They're drinking up that same cup that we've drinking up, and nobody's gonna, like when you read Deuteronomy 28, and he say nobody will come and purchase you. Nobody will come pay your ransom. Roughly paraphrasing, nobody's going to come to their aid. Okay. This is Isaiah, the 5th chapter. I'm going to start at the 25th verse. Okay, here we go. Therefore, the anger of Yahweh kindled against his people. Now, I'm bringing this precept out because this anger that the Lord had for his people, now the Lord is taking it off of his people. They elected them, and he's putting it on other nations. And he have stretched forth his hand against them. Now the Lord's hand is against, because, all right, first he was using Esau as his sword. Now the Lord don't need him anymore. All right, the elect was sealed. All right, so now the Lord is about to let Esau, as he lived by the sword, it's time for him to die by the sword. It's time for curses to cleave to him. Okay, all right, because the Lord said he only was going to let him do it for a little season. All right. and have smitten them. All right. And the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were turned in the midst of the streets. So like it. Okay. All right. All his anger is not turned away, but it's stressed out still. Now look at how the Lord vexed us, gave us that judgment, the judgment of judgments. His hand was stretched out still to the nation of Israel, right, for mercy. Okay. Now putting his hand on Esau would get the same. This is the book of Hebrews. They're not going to get the murder. All right. Hebrews chapter 6. That's case is Esau also a meat birthright. For you know that afterward, when he would inherit the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no pleasure. The Lord is not going to give these devils, like when it right here say, but his hand is stretched out still. All right, even though he slayed us, he slayed Job, his hand was stretched. Job say, though the Lord slay me, I'm gonna keep my integrity. All right, the Lord had mercy on Job. He's not gonna have mercy on these Americans, Edomites. Okay, he will lift up the ensign to the nations from far, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. All right, this is what happened to us. What happened to us is about to happen to these Americans. Okay, it's happening to them. None shall be weary nor stumble among them. None shall slumber nor sleep. Neither shall the girdle of the loins be loose, nor the latchet of their shoes be broken. So the Lord's put the spirit on all these nations to come at this with lethal force, brute force. I'll say he's gonna put a spirit on them, but they're not gonna get tired. All right. They're gonna come with their ear back with the gloves off, okay? Just like he did us. That's what happened to us. Okay. Whose arrows are sharp and all their bows bent. The horse's hooves shall be counted like flint, and the wheels like a whirlwind. And these modern times is these the other nations' military might. Okay, their roaring shall be as like a lion, and they are roar like young lions. Yeah, they roar. Yes, Salaki. Yeah, they shall roar and lay hold of the prey, and shall carry it away, and none shall deliver it. America will not be delivered. All right. These devils counseling people insurance, raising interest rates, doing all these things, all that's going to do is make America in a more of an uproar, and it's going to start a civil fucking war. Okay. These people are going to, first they're going to come out and protest. Then when they come out and protest, Esau has passed a legislation to shoot on these people. All right. And then you're just going to have a flat out civil war. All right. And this place is going to be a third world country overnight. Okay. And in that day, they shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look unto the land, behold, darkness and sorrow, and the light is darkened, and the heavens thereof. All right. So the glory, the majesty, businesses thriving, come to America to get the American dream. How when you read Lamentations 4, it say, how is the gold become dim? That's what's happening in America. It's shining light, splendor. It's become dim. It's becoming darkness. All right. You can't come here to get rich anymore. You can't buy houses anymore. The interest rates are too high. Okay. Hyperinflation has become the theme of the day. You pay for insurance for 75 years, and then when a fire comes, they cancel your fucking insurance. That's bad. That's bad, man. Okay. And hey, this is the fall of our enemies. Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. We would have healed Babylon. All All right. So the economy is not going to be healed. The banking city is not going to be healed. You see what these insurance companies doing, counseling these people insurance during the time of their calamity. That's not going to heal. They're not going to shake back. Okay. It's not going to happen. But she is not healed. Forsake her. She's been forsaken. The Lord has used her what she was used for. You use whores. The whore, the whore that sit on the scarlet colored beast. She's been used. All right. The Lord raised up Pharaoh, what? Do his bidding. All right. So the Lord can show his power and majesty. All right. The Lord has no need for the whore no more. You use whores. All right. You know what they say? You don't pay a whore, pay a whore to leave. It's time for her to go now. All right. All right. And let us go. Let everyone go into his own country. See all of these foreigners that come here to seek their dream. All right. They come pitch tents here, start up businesses and commerce. These groups, they come and start nail shops and sell fake hair and have these restaurants selling dog and shit. You got the East Indians, they open restaurants. They must got some kind of contract with Boost, because down here, when you go to Boost, you see none of the East Indian motherfucker. All right. That is gonna get so bad, they're about to leave. There you go. All right. They're profits. All right. America is about to be a third world country overnight. Okay. For her judgment reaches the heaven and is lifted up to the skies. Okay. So all right, there's nothing you can do for this place. This place is done. All right. The banking system is done. All right. Let me go to I'm gonna go to one chapter over. All right, and this is the judgment on Babylon. We read Jeremiah 50 and 51. Okay. When you read it from a spiritual perspective, it got a historical perspective, and also when we read it from the spiritual perspective in this final hour. This is talking about America. All right. This is Jeremiah 50. Okay. And it reads, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? America is the hammer of the whole earth. All right. America is supposed to be a first world country. All right. What's the difference between a first world, second world, and a third world country? A first world country is you step on a fucking nail and you're going to have an ambulance come to your house and take you to a doctor, give you a tetanus shot, clean up your wound, bandage you up, and give you some meds, give you some antibiotics, and you go home and heal. All right. You do that shit in Africa, you might be a dead man. You step on a nail in Africa, you better know them herbs out there in that. You better know them herbs out there in that field. All right. In order to bandage, you better have some fucking skills. All right. A third world country is your house catch on fire. All right. You have insurance, you work, you pay insurance. When the house goes ablaze, you invoke your insurance, your resources from your insurance, and your insurance cover your loss. If that shit happens in Africa and one of them huts come on fire, they have to build another fucking hut and go get the wood and do it on their own. That's the difference between a first world country and a third world country. Now, when it comes to America and your house, Johnny blazes, you pay your insurance, but the insurance collapses. What's the difference between you and a fucking African? All right, the two different classes. The same thing that would happen to him is happening to you now. You got to get that pictures. What's the difference? America's becoming that third world country overnight. Those first world perks are leaving. They're leaving. Okay. I'm reading it again. Jeremiah 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken down? And it's broken. How is Babylon coming to desolation among nations? All right. And it's gradually happening. It's using her lust. She's losing her lust, her pump. All right. She's no longer being tender and delicate. When you read Isaiah chapter, that's going into never been defiled by other nations. All right. Hey, what happened in New Orleans? Hey, you're starting to get defiled. Even though, I personally feel there was a false flag, America doing that shit. But no, these other nations are about to get busy over here too. Okay? Ain't nothing delicate about this place anymore. Okay? happened across seas is happening here. All right. I'm gonna skip down to verse 31. All right. And 31 reads, behold, I am against thee, thou most proud. You see? And the Lord resisteth the proud. Okay. The Lord hateth the proud. And there's no more proud a place on the planet Earth that's defiant to Yahweh Shem Shai than America. All right. This is the place where they made void the law. You got to be a proud motherfucker to do some shit like that. Okay. Because Wisdom of Solomon in the 6th chapter say, keeping the law is love and love and keeping the law is love. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 18 and 19 says, and incorruption bring keeping the law brings incorruption, and incorruption brings you closer to Yahweh Shem Shai. So America say, fuck that. We done away with the law. Let's corrupt this bitch. Okay, you got to be proud to do that. You got to be out of your mind to do that. Okay, that's why the Lord is the most proud. They made void the law. All right, they've corrupted the holy people. All right, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Talking about America. Saith Yahweh, the power of hosts, for thy day is come, thy time that I will visit thee. All right, and we're seeing the visitation now. A fucking T-Rex attack 1 week, the next week fires of Johnny Blaze, next week it will be something else, pilot crisis, next week it will be something else. All right, the week after that it'll be something else. But guess what? They're gonna start getting greater and greater. The body tolls are gonna start rising and rising. This small potatoes what's going on right now. We just seeing like when you have a leak in your house, it start off small, then it start dripping a little faster, and then the next thing you know it's gushing. Soon these calamities are just going to be gushing. Okay, behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith Yahweh, the power of hosts, for thy day has come that I will visit thee. And the Lord is visiting America. All right, he's about to deliver his elect here, but before he deliver his elect, he gonna tear this place up. Used to have that song "Tear the Club," but the Lord about to tear his mug up. All right. A drought is upon her waters. All right. Now, what does water do? Waters bring life. All right. If you have a banking system, all right, and you have a lot of people that's using that bank, those people represent water. It's bringing life to that bank. All right. You have people that bring in their millions there, invested in there. You take their money. All right. And the way the banking system goes, you loan other people money from those people money that put in there. Then you charge them usury. And what does that do? The bank grows. Okay. So that means the waters are gushing. That means when you have waters, you're having good business. All right. But the Lord says a drought is on waters. A drought is upon this economy. All right. The money system is done. And they shall be dried up. Okay. That's why when these people had the fires, the insurance company said, we're not paying that shit. Hey, we canceling you. But and what the woman said on the clip, but we've had this insurance 75 years. So what? We're not paying it. Okay, because the finance, the system dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are made up on their idols. Okay, and that and Isaiah 47 goes into that. So the Lord is about to judge them. All right, you see, the Lord don't care about the heathen and his items. It's just that they've gave those idols, or when you read Deuteronomy 7 chapter, to the apple of the Lord's eye, and made our people get carried away to those dumb idols. All right. And that's why the Lord is so angry with the heathen. All right. Okay. This is Ezekiel. Get Ezekiel. Yakazaka Allah 7. All right. This is Ezekiel 7 and 18. And look, this is when these precepts I'm bringing out is curses that the Lord put on the nation of Israel. These were warnings that the Lord was giving us, and he made good on them, according to Baruch 4 and 3. All right. Now it's happening to the heathen. So you could read the curses that the Lord promised that he was going to do to us and made good on it, and liken them to Esau. For real. You can liken them to Esau. It's his turn to drink of the cup down to the dregs. Okay? Even the dregs. All right, this is Ezekiel 7. I'm gonna start at verse 18. All right, and it's a four-time written. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them. All right. And when when you come outside and everything you see around you is on fire, that's a horrific sight. All right. We used to seeing hurricanes down here in the aftermath and floods. That'd be horrific. But like what goes on in Cali, that shit got to be just as horrific. All right. Well, I've seen the waging winds from the hurricane and it feel like the roof about to come out the house. All right. We had Hurricane Andrew, Hurricane Katrina. Like everybody know about Katrina, but we had the hurricanes way before that when we were young. We had hurricanes our whole life. So, and for a person, let's say if a person come from Cali and they're in a hurricane, it's going to be horrific for them because they haven't witnessed it. They witness those fires all the time. Now it's horrific. It's horrific to me because I haven't did it, but it's horrific to them that even though they're there. But it's horrific, man. That's a horrific sight to come outside and just see everything blazing. Okay. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them. And it's going to be all type of this is just the beginning of many perils. It's going to be all type of horrific judgments the Lord going to bring down. We just seeing the beginning of them. And shame shall be on all faces, and baldness upon their heads. All right. And I don't want to keep alleviating however you pronounce it, alleviate from the topic. Salaki, if I said that wrong. You pay insurance, you get a fire, you want your insurance to cover your fire. That's horrific when the insurance say we're not covering your fire, we drop you, and you've been paying your insurance every month flawlessly, never miss a payment. That's horrific. That's something to make a non-violent man violent. Okay, that's how the civil unrest is gonna come here in America. Okay, that's how you're gonna get the civil war for things like that's happening. All right, I'm gonna skip down to verse 23. All right, and it reads, make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crimes and the city is full of violence. Okay, and look what they did to the Native Americans, our beloved brothers Gad. Look what they did to Aztec, the Incas. Look what they did to the tribe of Judah here. All right, this land is full of blood. Now they're judging. The roosters are coming home to roost finally. All right, and when this happens, that means our salvation is not. That's why we got to purge out our weaknesses and get built on sort of faith. Because while all of these things is coming, the Lord is condemning and judging, He's all going to be delivering and purging. Okay, and giving brothers spiritual powers, so on and so forth. As one nation is on the decline, it's going to be Kwam Yasharala. Another nation is going to be on the incline. So earlier I used that word incline wrong. All right, decline, incline. Okay, America is descending into oblivion. Okay, and it reads, verse 24, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. See, while America is having issues within themselves, all right, they're not seeing eye to eye, a nation divided. These Persians, these Palestinians, all these people that you have tumults with, they're over here. They're going to start striking too. Okay, they're going to get their licks back. You got Russians over here. You got Moabites over here. All right, all of them is going to get a piece of that whore that sits on that scarlet colored beast. Okay, I will also make the pump of the strong to cease. All right, and America is known for her riches, her wealth. So when the banking system is descending into oblivion, you're losing your power. All right, what does scripture say? I mean, what is that word is saying? You get the money, you get the girl, you get the money, you get the power. All right, so if you're losing the money and the power, all right, what does everybody else do? They see opportunity to pounce on your ass. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. All right, and what happened to us is happening to them. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief. All right, all of the things that America have done to other, it's about to overtake them. And rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek the vision of the prophet. But the law shall pass from the priests and the council from the ancients. Okay, so hey, Everything that we see is going on in this fine hour is prophecies being fulfilled. It's beautiful. We're living in beautiful times. And the uh the system is crashing. All right. You it's gonna do it, that shit gonna happen with cars. People get in car wrecks, all right, and you're gonna be in the right, and then you're gonna go call your insurance company and be like, I just got in a car wreck, and then they're gonna tell you, oh no, we've gone bankrupt. People are gonna go to their bank. That happened in the 30s. You're gonna go to your bank to get a withdrawal, and they're gonna tell you the bank is going out of business. All right. This is just a precursor for all type of stuff to happen, man. Okay. Oh yeah, the brother had got that precept that I had called out. Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 18. And love is the keeping of her laws, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. All right. And then verse 19 is going to say, and incorruption brings you nearer to Yahweh by Shem al-Mashah. Yeah. It's a fire precept. Yep. And so what did America do? They made void the law. So when you make void the law, what do you have? Nothing but confusion and Satanism. Okay. Any manner of wickedness go on in this place because they made void the law. That's why King David in Psalms 119 say they made void the law. It's time for you to work, Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, so with that, Abba Ratazah, this was edifying to the hearers. I'm gonna give infinite honors to my heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Shai Bashim Harakar Kadash, double honors to our apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone, and salutation to my fellow ladies in the Mashak Yahweh Shai, Kwanya Sharala, Abba.